Good morning, ma'am. We are from Group 3. We present our research paper writing. The title is The Impact of Instagram Influencer on Customer Purchasing Decision of Skincare Products in the Digital Marketing Landscape. Next slide, please. Here are a table of contents consists of introduction, methodology, result, discussion, and conclusion. Our member consists of me, Catherine.
I'm Iza.
I'm Najwa Aldaya.
I'm Natania Jovita.
I'm Tricia Sarami Filangelo.
And I'm Wita Nuralivia Ramadhani. Okay, so to start our presentations, we will explain about our introductions by explaining about our background. So we have several things to be our backgrounds to support our research, and the first one is because Gen Z is digital reliance. So Gen Z is basically individuals born between 1997 and 2012 depend on online platforms, especially Instagram, for making skincare purchase decisions. And then the second one's influencer marketing roles means that influencers significantly shape Gen Z preferences through engaging content such as blog spots, videos, and image. And then the third one, factors affecting influencer. In credibility, aesthetic appeals, and engagement play a crucial role in how influencer impact consumers' perceptions. And then attractiveness as marketing tools. It's about physical traits like beauty, elegance, and classiness enhance an influencer ability to persuade audience. And then Instagram dominance means that among all social media platforms, Instagram is considered the most effective for influencer marketing, particularly in the skincare industry. Next.
So based on our introductions, here are the objectives of our paper. First, the research focused on examining how Instagram influencers affect Generation Z decision when purchasing skincare product. The second one, it's aimed the scientific existing literature on influencer marketing, particularly in digital environment where Generation Z engage most actively. By doing so, we intend to provide a clear understanding of intersection between digital influencers and customer behavior in the industry of skincare. Next. To guide this investigation, the study is structured around two research questions. First, how do Instagram influencers influence the purchasing decision of customers in the skincare product market? The second one, what are the key factors that shapes customer behavior towards skincare products that are promoted by Instagram influencers? These questions help us to explore not the direct impact of influencer but also underlying motivation and influencer that drive the Generation Z behavior in the digital marketing landscape. Next. Here are the literature review that we are consist from the Kotler-Keller of the customer behavior model, which has identified three factors shaping purchasing decision. The first one is culture factors. In this case, digital culture is a key influence on how Gen Z forms skincare preference. Second, social factor. Peer groups and Instagram influencers serve a social reference point, shaping attitudes and validating their choices. The third one is personal factors, values that consist of self-expression, identity, wellness that play crucial roles in guiding the individual purchase decisions. By framing the literature review through this research, It highlights how influencer marketing operates across the cultural, social, and personal dimensions. Next slide. Here are the methodology that we have in our research. The first one, we're conducting a pilot research and research questions. We began with the pilot research by recording 5 major databases: Google Scholar, Scopus, Science Direct, Springerlink, and ProQuest, covering the years from 2017 until 2022, which is focusing the Instagram influencer and generalized in the progression behavior with the skincare industry products. Second one.
And the second one is locating studies. Using keywords such as Instagram influencer, skincare, and purchase decision, we retrieved over 300 articles relevant to marketing and consumer behavior. And the third one is study selection. After applying inclusion criteria, English language, publication from 2017 onwards, Gen Z focus on we use Ryan AI and Mendeley for screening. This resulted in a final sample of 30 high-quality studies. And the fourth one is data analysis. We conduct thematic coding to identify patterns related to influencer characteristics, consumer responses, and the skincare content. We also compare methodology and key findings across all selected studies. And the last one is systematic literature review or SLR. So finally, we synthesize the data using both narrative and tabular format, guided by the systematic review framework of Denier and Trend filed in 2019, ensuring a structured and comprehensive analysis.
Okay, so here for analysis and synthesis. Next, please. This part begins with the distributions and statistics, and we provide the table of search results. So the table presents the numbers of search results for different subfields of marketing across multiple academic. And the subfields is purchase decision, social media marketing, beauty influencer, purchasing decisions. And we got this all of these references through several sources like Google Scholar, Scopus, Science Direct, Springerlink, ProQuest. And we have two parts in here. In the first one, which the white one is the part when it is the general references when we put the keywords in the search engine like Google Scholar, Scopus. And we see that the total for purchase decisions is 410. And then for social media marketing, the general or the grand total is 360, for beauty influencer 210, and then for purchasing decisions 135. And then the grand total is above 1,000. And for the grand total in paper, which is how many paper that we put in our research, consists of 31 papers with the detail right in the PPT. Next. Okay, so this one is the distributions about reference type chart. As we can see in the journal papers, all the 31 articles that make up in our research, all is indicate the journal references. And then the exclusive use of journal articles, the exclusive use of journal articles adds credibility and reliability to the findings of the reviews, considering the journal publications typically undergo rigorous peer review process before publication. So we have 100% all of our journal all of our references based on journal. And then our paper year distributions start from 2017 and until 2024. And we see that the most of our paper that we use as our references is from 2024 and the last from 2017. Next one. Okay, so this is the paper locations distribution table, and we see that 22 out of the total numbers of examined publications were carried out in Indonesia, and the rest in India 2, Malaysia 3, Pakistan it is unspecific region, Finland and Sri Lanka, each of them 1. And we see that most of our papers was contribute from Indonesia. Next.
Okay, the next is categorical analysis of the literature. So this slide is presents a categorical analysis of the literature we reviewed before. The goal is to classify previous studies based on the factors that influence consumer behavior, like in this slide. So this table is divided into several main fields such as psychological, social, and personal. And each field is then broken down into subfields like motivation, perception, reference groups, attitudes, and lifestyle. So for the example, under the category psychological motivation, in here we have studies like Azharuddin and Salvation in 2020 and Khan et al. In 2022. Meanwhile, in the social reference groups category, there are many studies such as Fitri et al. 2023, Lee et al. 2019, and Tauhid and Asmadi 2024. This shows that reference groups are a commonly researched topic. And from this analysis, it's helped us to understand the direction of past research and highlights which areas are well explored and which may still have research gaps.
And next is discussion. On this slide, I will discuss the answer to sub-research question. For the research question 1, Instagram influencers influence Gen Z's skincare purchasing decision by sharing authentic and relatable content through tutorials, live session, and reviews. They build trust with followers. Gen Z tends to value this honest approach more than traditional advertising, making them more likely to try the products. And for the research question 2, the key factors that shape customer behavior are authentically attractiveness, product knowledge, and Instagram algorithm. Authentic influencers build trust, while attractive ones create emotional appeal. Those with good product knowledge help consumer make informed choices, and Instagram algorithm increase exposure, which often leads to impulse buying. Next.
To conclude all my friends' explanations, it will be divided into 3 points. The first one is key findings. So in here, what we find out that Instagram influencers really influence Gen Z when it comes to buying skincare. Most of the people trust influencers who are honest and post helpful content. If an influencer is humble and relatable, the Gen Z is more likely to try the product. Moreover, Instagram algorithm helps the influencer post to get seen more, which sometimes makes people buy on impulsive, especially if the post looks good or has a lot of engagements or likes. And for the limitations in these studies, since we only use the information from some sources, not directly from the Gen Z itself. Moreover, we are also just using our own experience as Gen Z, so we might have some personal or cultural details. And in here, we also suggest for the further research it might be great to hear straight from the Gen Z itself, maybe through surveys or interviews. And it also be interesting to compare from the micro or versus the macro influencer and see how things like lifestyle, culture, and or gender change how people react. And also for the long-term study could also show if trust in influencer actually leads to people buying from the brand again and again. Next, please.
That's all from us. Thank you for the attention.